today we're going to talk about the British blues rock quartet 10 Years After. 10 Years After was formed in 1967 in Nottingham, England, with Alvin Lee on guitars and vocals, Chick Churchill on keys, Leo Leons on bass, and Rick Lee on drums. Their debut self-titled album was not as much a success as they thought it would be, but their live album Unbed, released in 1968, was a success with their cover of I'm Going Home by Helicopter. That hit the charts on both sides of the Atlantic. Their second studio album Stonehenge hit the UK top 10 in early 1969. This hit album earned them a spot on the Woodstock lineup, which was their big US breakout. They took the stage on Sunday, August 17, 1969 at 8:15 p.m. Their performance wasn't as good as expected, much like the other artists at Woodstock, because the humidity made all of their instruments out of tune. Their setlist consisted of all covers, and they closed the show with their cover of I'm Going Home from their live album Undead. And it was a highlight of their set and a highlight of the whole festival. So much so that they recorded, filmed, and overdubbed the performance. Here's a clip of that performance. Shortly after Woodstock, they put out another album, Shh, in 1969 that charted number 20 on the Billboard 200 and number 4 on the UK charts. This album featured a successful cover of Good Morning Little Schoolgirl by Sonny Boy Williamson. After Shh, they released their gold-selling album, A Time and Space, containing their top 40 single, I'd Love to Change the World. After that successful album, the band signed with Columbia, and they moved from a jam blues band to a more mainstream pop direction. This wasn't a very successful decision for the band, and they disbanded after the release of Positive Vibrations in 1974. They have tried to get back together several times, but they have been very off and on. In 2013, Alvin Lee sadly passed away, and the rest of the band got back together with new members to play in tribute for Alvin Lee, and they still play to this day.